Good morning, everybody. Pam here with your Monday morning motivation. It's crazy. Oh, it's not so bright over there anymore. Right when I was gonna start, the sun came out and was shining right in my face, so I had to move over a little bit so I could have a little bit of shade, but looks like the sun's going behind a cloud a little bit, so I'm just going to share with a few people to see if they would like to pop on with me in my group live. Anyway, yes, today is Monday and here is Family Day, so happy Family Day to my fellow Canadians. I'm not sure if it's Family Day all over Canada or if it's just Alberta or what. I thought it was Family Day in BC last weekend, but now it's Family Day in BC this weekend. I don't know. I'm confused about the whole Family Day thing, but happy Family Day. And if you don't have a Family Day where you live, then maybe just make a Family Day. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 ways to cast aside social media envy. And I know I am completely guilty of this. Probably not daily, but close to daily. Probably a bunch of times a week. I'm going to cheers, you guys. Cheers with my coffee. Because today is an awesome day. I love Mondays. Mondays are so amazing. Ooh, it's cool out there right now. The sun's kind of like streaking through the clouds because it's like in between two clouds. It's like streaking through the clouds. It looks really cool. Anyway. I'm going to get started. So if you're watching this, if you're watching the replay, just type in replay and I would love to see, where you're watching from. If you're watching this anywhere other than my Facebook group, like in my YouTube channel or on my website, definitely tap in a comment because I love to hear where my viewers are from. And honestly, like if you're having any struggles or anything like that, it's good to have topics to have, like instead of just me like searching stuff or something comes to me, it's nice to have topics to go off of during the week, like in the week. So if there's something that you're struggling with specifically motivation wise or whatever, I'm definitely happy to look that up for you and like do a go live on that specifically. And today actually I want to celebrate this. This is my 52nd go live. So 52 weeks in a row. I've been doing this for a whole year that I've been doing these go lives. So once this one the live one is done in my group, I will post it in my website and there'll be 51 Monday morning motivation go lives on there. And then there's a winning Wednesday that I did in November because Remembrance Day, happened like at 10 o'clock on Monday morning. We have to be at the Legion for the Remembrance Day ceremony in our local town. So instead of doing a Monday morning motivation that week, I did a winning Wednesday, which was pretty awesome too. And yeah, so this is my 52nd week in a row that I've done a value go live for you guys. So I'm so pumped to reach this milestone, and I hope you guys will celebrate with me. Anyway, so yes, 5 ways to cast aside social media envy. Number 1, you have to keep in the back of your mind at all times when you're on social media, whether you're scrolling or you're adding value or whatever, that is just people's highlight reel. People don't post their struggles. They don't post bad pictures with bad lighting and bad angles. Do you see a selfie from below, like with the double chins? Hardly ever. So you have to take that into account when it comes to when you're doing your scroll or whatever, when you're looking at your newsfeed, when you're looking at people's stories. Though that's their highlight reel. All you see is the best things happening in their lives right now, traveling, achievements in their businesses, things like that. They don't post bad things. They don't post when they're having a bad day. They don't post about, if they're struggling with their mindset. They don't post if something bad happens in their life. you know, they don't post that stuff. If you are comparing their highlight reel with your behind the scenes life, it's like comparing bananas to tacos. I know this is a really bad analogy. People are like, bananas and tacos, apples and oranges. But to me, I don't like bananas and tacos. Yes. So bananas and tacos. That's my analogy. Deal with it. Number 2, make healthy upward social comparisons. So while you are looking at the highlight reel of everybody's lives, the best thing to do is to tell yourself, especially if you're envious of their success or of what's going on in their life. Say they went to Mexico and you're like looking at, 5 feet of snow and you're like, oh, I wish I was in Mexico right now. Well, maybe you can be. Maybe this time next year, instead of sitting here looking at 5 feet of snow, maybe you can be in Mexico. If that's something that you really want, think that you can do what they did. You can make those achievements as well. You can travel to those places as well. You can do the same thing that they did. You can achieve that too. You are a person just like they are. You're both human beings. They're not cyborgs or robots. You're both human beings. You can achieve the same thing that they did. It's just that simple. Instead of thinking that you're not worthy of that accomplishment, take that, it's like a healthy jealousy that allows you to envision what would it feel like if you had their success, if you went to Mexico instead of staring at 5 feet of snow. And that will help you achieve it as well. So instead of, oh, yeah, I wish I was in Mexico, and you're like, hate like their post, whatever it is, double tap, whatever it is. Instead of that, feel like it would feel if you could accomplish that. If you could be in Mexico, or if you could achieve what it is that they've achieved, and feel it. And that will help you get that way faster. Hey, Mike, can I get it for you in a minute? You want to say hi? Come here. Ugh! Can you say good morning? Okay, I'll get it for you in a minute, okay? I'm almost done. I understand. I'll get it for you in a minute, okay? Maybe Zoe can get it. Ask Zoe to get it for you. Say, Zoe, can you give me more milk, please?
Okay.
We'll see how that goes. I might have milk all over my floor by the time I'm done this. So make healthy comparisons by feeling what they're feeling when you achieve it. It'll help you get that way faster. And that's why when we talk about visualization and that feeling that you feel, that you will feel when you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, that helps you get there faster, right? So number 3, be gracious. Force yourself to ditch the envy and be positive. This is so hard sometimes. And it's so funny because this morning, I actually experienced this morning a little bit. This morning, there was a lady that's in our online community that she won the chance to go to a mentor's place for like 2 or 3 days and just like be around. And you know how you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang around with? Well, she got to hang out with them for like 2 or 3 days. He flew her down there. She got to hang out with them. There's like video crews and pictures and stuff. So like she got all this content and she got to be around him and like pick his brain and mastermind with him. And that was so amazing. I was like, oh, like that could have been me. When they announced this, like, when was it, last month? Hey, Mike. When they announced that she was the winner. And I was like, oh, that could have been me. Like, I really, really, really wanted that. But, you know, instead of going, just keep scrolling, like, I hit that love button on her Facebook post and I commented. I said, girl, congratulations again. You deserved it, because she crushes it every day. She hits it hard every day. She is a hustler and she definitely deserved it. So what I did next time, yes, Mike, next time, next time I will be the one masterminding with Jang down in Kelowna at his house, because I know that she deserved it and she is killing it. So instead of being envious and be like, oh, I wish I was doing that, and then just kept scrolling, like letting that fester inside me. I wish her congratulations. She commented on my comment, and she's like, thank you so much. You know, I didn't realize how much I deserved it until I was down there, and I was like, yes, I deserve this. So she's a person just like me, just like you, right? So that's what matters, is just gratitude can help you with that sort of feeling like, oh, I wish it was me, or I need that, I deserve that, or whatever it is that you're feeling, whatever those posts make you feel. Gratitude for that, and being grateful for your accomplishments that you've achieved already. I've done so much in the last 2 years. Mom. That just because she won this trip this time, next time, right, Mike? What? I told you. Can you help her?
I was getting her some more milk, then I was trying to close it.
Okay, I'll get it. Thank you. Oh, wait. It's dripping. I know. I'll get it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so yes, number 3 is be gracious. And like I said, I struggle with that quite a bit, but powering through it and, you know, hitting that love button on that post and just sending out a supportive comment, that could mean the world to that person, right? And that leads me into number 4, remembering the person's intent. You may think that the person that posted that awesome thing, like what that lady did, you know, was bragging, but when you have big milestones too, like if that was me, I'd be posting the crap out of that awesome accomplishment, because it's amazing to experience something like that. When you post about your achievements, you want the comments and the support in the form of likes or loves or whatever, shares. And it's the golden rule. What you want done to yourself, you do unto others, right? Because it will be returned to you. At least once, if not twice, if not 10 times. Just being gracious and remembering the person's intent behind the post, celebrating that win for them. You know, it could be the biggest thing that happens to them in forever. Just hitting that love button, sending a supportive comment, congratulations, or I love you, or, you know, whatever. That could mean the world to them. It's just good news to them. It's not bragging. It's not, you know, smashing it in your face like, haha, I won and you didn't. It's about them like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened to me. I'm just so happy about it. And she has to share it, right? Number 5, when in doubt, maybe a break from social media is in order. And I find this hard to do because my business, I've got like a few businesses now, that my affiliate marketing business, and then my ad agency business that I'm building, and my coaching mentoring business that I'm building. Everything's on social media, right? This is how we advertise, and this is how we network and connect with people. But having a break once in a while, like sometimes there's a weekend where, you know, if we're having a family time, I will put my phone like on my desk on mute, and I won't look at it for the day. I won't look at it till like 5 or 6 or after dinner, after the kids are in bed, because it just helps me like level out, because there's a lot of stimulation coming at you. We talk about kids being overstimulated by screens and lights and stuff going on. Adults can be overstimulated by social media because it's just constant, right? It's just constant. It's always updating, and there's always people on it. There's billions of people on social media every day, and it can get overwhelming. So putting your social media away, maybe deleting Facebook or Instagram or whatever off your phone so it's not so readily available, maybe that's something that you have to do. It takes away the distractions for a bit so you can focus on what you need to do, whether it's doing things in your business or being with your family or whatever you need to do at that point. Just takes the distractions away. So those are the 5 things that will help you cast aside social media envy. So number 1, it's just a highlight reel. Number 2, make healthy upward social comparisons. Number 3, be gracious. Number 4, remember the person's intent behind the post. And number 5, when in doubt, maybe take a break, because sometimes we all just need a break once in a while. So those are the 5 things. If you're catching the replay, definitely type in replay and let me know where you're watching from, because I love to know that. If you are watching this somewhere other than my Facebook group, like my YouTube channel or my website, then I'm sure somewhere around this video there is a link to click that you can request access into my group so you can watch live with me and make comments like Mike did today, because Mike popped on live. Thank you, Mike, for tuning in live with me today. I love and appreciate you, man. And yeah. Oh, one win that I wanted to celebrate before I go. One win that I wanted to celebrate on Friday. My youngest, my 2.5-year-old, peed on the potty for the first time. Mom win. I know it's such a silly thing, but it was pretty. I was pretty ecstatic when she did. It hasn't been consistent since then, but hey, it was the first time for everything. So gotta keep not pushing her, but just keep it on, right? Other than that, that's all I wanted to chat about today. If you find value in my lives or the replays of my lives, definitely feel free to share. They're usually, the replays are in this group. I go live in my group, but you can catch the replays either in my group. I don't think you can share from my group, but you can invite people into my group so you can share, or you can share them from my YouTube channel, or you can share them from my website, definitely, because they're all on my website as well. This will be number 52. 52nd go live, 52 weeks in a row that I've been here for you guys, making all the value for you guys. So anyway, until next week, I hope you have a amazing Monday, an amazing week, and cheers again to an awesome Monday and an awesome week. And I will see you guys the same time, the same place, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, in my Facebook group, live for your Monday Morning Motivation with Pam. Bye.